introduce yourself, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I go by the name of Tlamar, a.k.a. Tlamar Music, a.k.a. Mr. Talk Your Shit Shorty, a.k.a. Mr. Turn Up Every Show that you see me in. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having me on the podcast.
Ooh, it is time. Definitely time, man. Appreciate you for coming, man. So usually we started off with a little bit of background before we get into what you do now.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what you do?
Well, I'm an artist, producer, singer, pretty much jack of all trades, honestly.
Where were you born, man?
I was born and raised Rockford, Illinois, on the south side, Montague Street.
Ooh, and can you tell us a little bit about how that was, man, for you?
Well, from what I can remember, cause like I said, I was raised there, but I ended up, I've been moving around and stuff like that. But growing up on the south side, it was pretty cool though, because everybody that that I see now growing up and stuff like that, like everybody used to stay on the south side, and I'd be lying if nobody ever told you that they didn't. Everybody and their granny stayed on the south side, so it was just more so like I was just a kid trying to find myself and trying to figure out who I was going to be 10 years later, 15 years later, or whatever, and who I was going to be around. So, yeah.
May I ask, is the South Side still the same as you remember? Or
No, actually it's not, because the people it's a few people that still stay on the South Side, but what I know the South Side from and how it is now, it's definitely not the same. It's not bad. It's not, it's not like, oh, we just had to run away from it, but it was just more so, you just grow from certain situations, and, you just find yourself through life and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed that I've seen some parts of the South Side either closed down or they changed the stuff.
Yeah, like Salomon's. You remember Salomon's? Yeah, that was my favorite pizza joint right there on Montague and Central. Everybody and they mama went there, like literally every single day. So yeah, I was kind of bummed out that they closed that. And then it's another. Oh man, I can't put my finger on it right now. But it was something that was on the South Side that everybody loved that they took away. So, but bring back the old South Side. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Now, can you tell us the story of how you got introduced to music? Either listening to it first or making it?
I mean, yeah, first it was listening to it. Obviously, my mom, she used to wake up every day listening to like 90s R&B, singing it, cooking, cleaning, and stuff like that. So being a kid growing up, it was just more so like, dang, why she got this music up so loud? But then like I started to appreciate music more as I was growing, because I realized you can make different types of music instead of just one simple genre, So it's R&B, there's hip hop, there's country, blues, jazz, whatever it is that you could think of, you can name it. So I would give all credits to my mom for really just being an influencer on me as far as just wanting to make music in life. And then growing up,
what was the first genre you heard?
R&B, pretty much. I mean, I was still, in the hip hop era, but like I said, my mom, she was big on R&B music, so it was pretty much R&B. And I used to have like this, I wouldn't say R&B group, but me and my mom had 4 brothers, and we all used to just sing. Like when she wasn't at home, we try to do our little thing or whatever like that. But like it came to the point where we made a little dance group. And we used to like stand on top of the roof of our house and just perform in front of a lot of, our neighbors and stuff like that. We used to sing, dance, rap, just whatever it was. Our mom just used to just love seeing stuff like that. And it just made me just love music even more.
Now, were you nervous to like perform or?
Not really, because everybody knew who we was and everybody knew that we were so tied with music. So it wasn't really as embarrassing as people may think it was, but I mean, if you messed up on a dance move, then yeah, that was probably the most embarrassing part. But just being able to just show your talents and show your passion for what you love, it was pretty much, it was pretty dope.
When did you start to make music?
I started making music, maybe I think it was the end of senior year, 2012. Yeah, it was about 2012 when I actually started to like, put pen to paper and really like take it serious and stuff like that.
And may I ask what turned it serious?
Seeing my brother do it, my big brother, he go by the name of King Ty, or now he goes by the name of Sauce God. Shout out to him. But just basically seeing him, just being the person that everybody was rocking with because he was the athlete, he was the pretty boy, he was the dude that just always freestyled at lunch and stuff like that. So just seeing him doing that and being respected by a lot of people, just out in the city or whatever like that, it was just more so like, dang, I wanna do something like that. Then when I seen his first music video, I was just like, yeah, I know that's what I want to do for sure. Like I want to make music. I want to be just like him, but just in my own way. So yeah.
Now, may I ask, dude, did you ever feel like you would be in his shadow, or was that not even a thought?
Uh, at the time, I felt like I was gonna be in his shadow because, like I said, I always want to be like him. But as I progressed and grew over the years, I just never really thought about that. I just wanted to be my own person, my own artist, my own, creator or whatever. It's nothing against being in somebody's shadow, but eventually you don't want to continue to live behind somebody else. Like how Bronny and LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? He's living under his dad's shadow because of the fact of his dad is the greatest player in the world or whatever. So now you got a lot of shoes to fill up. Instead, I just want to be the person to just give people myself and not be compared to the next person just because of who they were to me.
Now, do you have any other siblings, or is that
Yeah, so on my mom's side, I have three other brothers. Well, I'll say four, including my god brother. My dad's side, I have three sisters and two other brothers. So a pretty big family, somewhat.
yeah, yeah, no, hell yeah, dude. I was gonna ask. So does the music run in the family?
I would say me and my older brother are probably the. No, I wouldn't say so. Not between my siblings, I would say, but like, uh, you know what? Now that I think about it, my family is not really into the music, industry or whatever like that. Like it's a selected few of us, but if I would say like, oh, were you raised by music? No, I wouldn't know because it was just something that came to me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just something that was like handed down from generations and stuff like that. So no, it wasn't. It wasn't really a big thing in my family. Oh, how was it trying to make music? Okay, it was kind of a roller coaster at first because when I first started, I didn't know if I wanted to actually take it serious, like stay consistent and really just like drop music all the time. So like I went on a run probably like my first couple years of when I started, and then I stopped because I just got unmotivated. I just really didn't like understand the benefits that came along with it. And then over the years, I'm just like, you know what, like I'm seeing that people starting to do music videos. They starting to get paid for their music and stuff like that. So why don't I just go ahead and get back into it? And then once I got back into it, it was just more so like I'm not gonna stop making music until I die, basically.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Now, may I ask what was the off switch? What turned you off of making music?
Just life, real life things, stuff that I was going through after high school, whatever like that. Really just trying to find myself and what I really actually want to do in life. Because like I said, like at that point, I didn't really want to just focus on just being an artist and not exploring other things in my life. So that's why I kind of like put it on standby. But like I said, when I figured out the ways of it benefiting me, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. It's something that I actually want to make a career out of now.
So when you were making your first track, where was it? With who or how? If
Uh,
you remember,
my very first track.
or one of the early tracks.
Okay, actually, I remember. So I was in Rockford. I was at one of the homie studios or whatever like that. Um, and this was around the time where I was just trying to figure out who I was as an artist. Like I was changing names every 2-3 months. Like I started as the Kid. I went to T Wiz. I went back to Kid, and then I was Toe Busy for a while. Then I was Slim Tim for a minute. Like it was just crazy how I was trying to figure it out. But like the very first track, what is the song called? It's called is it Spinning Bands? It might be called Spinning Band. I did a cover beat on some type of trap beat or whatever. I don't know. I think I might still have it on SoundCloud, but I'm not sure. I have to see.
Did you have to make your own studio or?
At that time, no, I didn't. But when I wanted to take it serious, yes, I did. I didn't have to, but I chose to because I was in the mindset of, oh no, I don't want to pay nobody for studio time. Like, why do I gotta do that? Like, we not even on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still in Rockford. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just make my own studio. And it's a funny story because shout out to my boy Quan, man. But he's the actual reason why I actually got into like producing and making beats and stuff like that. And I met him. I was living in Bloomington, Indiana at the time, and I was with I was with this girl, or whatever, at the time, and I was putting her son on the bus, and I seen him putting his kids on the bus. So it was just funny how we met. Long story short, I figured out he made music. We had the same birthday and stuff like that.
Wait, Quando the hippie?
No. This is somebody that I met out of town. But shout out to him though too. But yeah, it was like I said, it was a funny story that I figured out we had the same birthday and stuff like that. He made beats, he made music and stuff. So the very first day we kicked it, we made a song, and then just over time, like after that, it was just like, okay, we locked in, like really locked in. So then I think he was moving or something like that, and he had his computer that he had make beats on and stuff. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You want to sell that, whatever? He's like, yeah, I'm selling it. But at the time, like, I didn't know, like, what the fuck I was doing. I was just like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm gonna try it anyway. So he sold me the computer, and I just basically just started making beats and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to him though, because he's the reason why I actually started making beats and become the producer that I am today. So
How long did it take you to like get everything figured out?
like as far as making beats or just being an artist?
Yeah, making beats and recording music.
So making beats, it took me, and I'm still learning at like as we speak. So I'm not like this beat maker guru or nothing like that, but I do go crazy on beats. So if y'all need beats, let me know. But making beats, it took me a few years to really get the basics of it, because when I bought the computer from him, I didn't ask him to show me how to make beats. I watched him, and then when I bought the computer, I basically just taught myself. Like, I was just putting everything together, and like listening to my first beat now, it was so trash. It was just so trash, but like I appreciate the fact that like I was actually able to make that beat, because like I can listen to that, and then I can listen to my beats now, and it's like, damn, the progress that I made over the past 7 years that I've been making beats, it's amazing. And then recording a song, it didn't really take me that long, because I was already kind of like a tech head anyway, kind of a nerd. So anything electronic, I was gonna figure out how to use it, how to benefit from it, how to make it to where like I can do a lot of things, do a lot of creative things on there or whatever.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot to learn the computer, man.
Facts. Shout out to all the nerds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, when you're in the studio or you're about to go to the studio, bro, how do you prepare?
Um.
Do you need a little drink? You need a little smoke?
Uh.
Going there sober?
I could say that I like going to the studio sober, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind like smoking a blunt here and there, but I can't be too drunk if I'm in the studio, because then I'm either my mouth gonna be watery, or I'm just gonna be I'm not gonna be focused on what I'm in the studio for. So more than likely, like how I prepare is I listen to some songs, or I listen to a couple beats that I made, and then while I'm doing that, I kind of like I light up a blunt, and I just kind of brainstorm on like just different type of ideas on how I want to make my next beat, or how I want to make my next song, or what ideas I got for whoever I'm collabing with or whatever. So it's all just a vibe process first before you actually get to recording and stuff.
Now, do you always write something down, or are you going there freestyling?
I'm a writer. I don't care what nobody tell you. Like, freestyling is cool, but I feel like all that pitching in and stuff like that, like I'm not against it, but it's not me. I like to think about what I actually want to say and make sense of it. Not saying that freestylers don't make sense of what they say because they pitch in, so they still think regardless. But it's more so of like when you're writing, it's just like, okay, damn, I'm writing a book. So, okay, like I'm really finna give y'all some intellectual, words as far as like who I am or what I'm rap about or what what the song is about. So yeah, I'm a writer. I like writing. I hate freestyling. I probably only do it when I'm under the influence or if I'm just messing around or something or just whatever. I hate freestyling.
Okay, okay. Now, may I ask, bro, for you to like a song, what does it need? What does it have to have? Or explain to me a little
For
bit.
me to like a song, it
Yeah.
has to have meaning. So if it's just a pointless song, you're not gonna really get the serious me. Like it also depends if I actually want to get on a song. So like uh another thing I would say is hmm, I'm pretty easy to please, honestly. Like it don't really take too much for me to actually like a song. If the beat move me, I like it. Or if the song has a meaning to it, I like it. Or you know what I'm saying, if it gives you that vibe where you can dance or you can like, be happy or you know what I'm saying, it's just a positive vibe, I like it. So, like I said, I'm pretty easy to please. And I'm very versatile too, so any style beat, it really doesn't even matter. Like I said, if it moved me, I like it.
Videography a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you want to get into it or what?
So shout out to my brother Fly Guy Films, man. He been doing it for maybe a little bit over 10 years now, something like that. But he's just like my brother, how he inspired me to make music. My brother, Fly Guy, he inspired me to like want to do videography and stuff like that. My first time actually playing with the camera or using the camera was at a wedding, and it was just the fact of like just being at different angles, just getting different, B rolls, stuff like that, getting different scenes and stuff like that. Like it was just, I'm like, man, this is probably something that I could see myself doing later on in life. At first, I wasn't really like sure about it. I was just trying to be on the team with my brother, just be there when he need me. Okay, cool. I carry your camera equipment, or I get a video of you recording them or something like that for for promo for you type stuff, or whatever. It was just good to be a part of it. And then like now that I see everybody doing they thing, like Janelle, she do photos, Allie, she do photos, Kush for Lunch, Vinny Crew, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the videos and stuff. Seeing them doing that, it was just more so like, man, like, I see that it's so many ways that you could make art outside of just being an artist, a rapper or singer or whatever. You can actually just make Picassos out of anything. So that's what kind of motivated me, is just seeing everybody else doing it.
Um. Now I want to get your thoughts on this. What do you like to do more? Do you like to shoot it, or do you just like to edit?
I would say I like editing because being a producer is so fun, making beats and just basically orchestrating the whole song or video or whatever the case is. It's just fun because you could be creative, you could be yourself, you could show your imagination, you know what I'm saying, within the footage or within the recordings that you have. So I like more editing. Recording, I'm not against it, but it's just more so like, okay, cool, like you gotta really be in the perfect spot, no mistakes, no, you know what I'm saying, like you just gotta be like perfect. So I'm more of a behind the scenes. I like doing everything behind the scenes.
Now, have you ever made anything, or came up with anything? You're like, man, I gotta release it.
As far as music or
Anything.
um so yeah, actually right now I'm in the midst of making like a like a compilation project to where like I send out opens to different artists and basically just put it all in just one project. Like I've always wanted to get multiple artists on a project for the past like 4 or 5 years that I've been doing music. I've been doing music for 10 plus years. So me trying to get a lot of artists to come on one project and just be one big, compilation or whatever is just it's just something that I just need to check off. So the fact that I got, excuse me, and the project is almost done as well too. So I got about nine songs with different artists, I believe. I believe so. I had to go on my vote and check, but I know it's somewhere in that area. But yeah, man, I just love being consistent. I just love being, myself as far as just, how I make my music and who I want to make it with, and just being able to like expect your fans or, just the audience to be like, oh, damn, when you dropping a song or, when you dropping a project, EP or whatever. So, yeah.
Now, may I ask who are some of those artists you've worked with?
So Piff Mason, Kush for Lunch, pretty much the whole Well Connected. Shout out to them. Dom Pluto, Louis Crouton, Static the Beast, Wavy Da Vinci, Hunter Gonzalez, Ricky Carcass. Yeah, bro. Love Ego. Shout out to her. Who else I got? It's some more people. I got a list of them, but Epic from OTO. I got a song with him coming out. It's a lot of people that I've actually been like sending opens to and that I've been dying to work with. So y'all gonna get a decent. I ain't gonna say decent. I'm gonna say it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna get a crazy project coming within the next couple weeks.
With the project as a whole, and with like you doing the music as like you doing the genre as well.
As far as doing anything different, I think this is just more so just giving the audience just what they asking for as far as just like making the type of music that they like. So like with this project, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can't say it's actually different because I have a couple R&B songs on there too. So I think that's what I'm changing about this project. It's called Thanks for the Support 3. The last two that I dropped was more so hip hop, more so me just thanking my fans, thanking the audience, or thanking everybody who's listening to my music. But this one is more so I'm still thanking y'all, but it's like I'm giving y'all, every song I give y'all a different artist, different style, different genre. So like I said, with Epic, it's like a singing song with Epic. I got a singing song with Piff Mason. Piff Mason also just dropped too. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. I'm on the song Be Strong with him. But yeah, I try to mix it up a little bit with this project, only because, like I said, being that I've been in the game for about 10 years now, like I don't want to be basic. I don't want to just consistently be the same person as far as like just how I flow, my genre, or not my genre, but my cadence. How I approach certain beats and stuff like that. So I try to open it up more and just try to balance out being different and being the same, or who I used to be.
You definitely have a lot of albums done.
I definitely do. And you know what? It's crazy because like when I first started taking the music serious, I was so more focused on just drop an album. Y'all not listening to me? Okay, cool. I'm finna show you I could drop a 15-song album or a 20-song album or a 11-song album, a 5-song EP. Like that was my mindset at the time, and I don't know why I was doing that because still like I still feel like all my music hasn't been heard yet. So it was just more so like now I just got to focus on just more so just getting the certain crowd that I want. Finding that right song, finding that catchy song that's gonna really take me up to the top. So I slowed down on dropping albums and stuff like that. I haven't dropped the album actually I just dropped one last year on my birthday. Or did I? Was it? No, actually I lied. Me and my brother Lychee, we just dropped a collab project called God Brothers 4 on all streaming platforms. Go check that out.
Links down below.
Yes, links down below. Make sure y'all go check them out. You will not be disappointed.
Now, dude, I wanted to get into some subjects, man. You tell me as much as you can about them.
Okay.
So, first off, Talk Yo Shit Shorty.
Yeah, talk your shit, shorty.
Yeah. So that's gonna be your podcast, correct?
Yes, sir.
What made you want to do a podcast? What inspired it? Get into it.
On some real shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Talk your shit.
when I came down here with Vinny Crew the last time, I was just more so like, man, like that kind of sparked my interest of wanting to start a podcast. And then, just being at the shows, what I'm saying? Everybody know me as Mr. Talk Your Shit Shorty. I just wanted to, just bring something to the community to where like people can actually talk their shit and still be themselves and still promote themselves as whoever they are, what their profession is, stuff like that. But that's like, I don't know. It was just something that just sparked my interest one time. Like I said, coming down here and then just seeing like how, how much impact you making right now with doing your podcast, stuff like that, what you got going on with Zed, you going to the restaurants, stuff like that. Like, I always want to do stuff like that, so that kind of like sparked my interest a little bit.
Like, can anybody really like go in there and like talk their shit? And
yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, I told you off camera, like I got different segments for different, for every episode. So like,
but I also mean like, cause some people just want to talk their shit because either they did something slimy and people don't respect it and call them their bullshit.
Yeah.
Some people are going to try to go there.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's entitled to that. But at the same time, it's just, like I said, it's just more so just me getting to know this person while they're telling the audience who they are and what their profession is on top of them just being themselves. Like I said, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk your shit about what's going on at the shows, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, be original, be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's off limits. At the end of the day, like, if you want to talk politics, we talk politics. If you want to talk sports, we talk sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more so like are you in tune with like 85 South Show? With Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, and all them?
I don't see their full episodes. I see their snippets, bro.
Yeah, it's some more in that era, you know what I'm saying? Of just, you know what I'm saying? Just, allowing people to just come, be comfortable, come kick it. You know what I'm saying? Come talk a little shit, whatever. Like, if we was chilling at a bar or somewhere in the barbershop, or if we was like at somebody's crib or something like that. It's just more so of that setting.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, bro. I fucking love those guys, bro. They're fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, for real. Or even like No Jumper, or who else?
But really think about it. Would you really want to be like No Jumper?
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I'm gonna be authentic. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, even though it's the fact of me wanting to start a podcast, knowing that it's a lot of people that's doing podcasts or that's actually starting podcasts, hey, man, talk your shit, man. Do your thing. Do whatever the fuck you want to do that, you know what I'm saying, that makes you happy, that, you know what I'm saying, gets you engaged with everybody. Do it, man. Do it. The sky is not the limit, you know what I'm saying? The limit is really just whenever you die, honestly. That's how I feel about it.
I see you niggas below us. Fuck fame, stay focused. Fuck it. These niggas really gon' hate. Cause we get the money and they cannot relate. I chase the guap like a relay. I ain't been asleep in 3 days. I don't really care what he say. We could pull up on you any day. You niggas really don't know the game. So I know you niggas can't hang. Gang bang.
Hey, you pussy niggas don't know me. Watch, I'ma pull up with my homies. Watch, I'll beat your ass. You don't pass me. Hey, you pussy niggas don't know me. Yeah, don't know.
And we are back, man. Tlamar, tell us a little bit about that, bro. You're giving me some like young, what's it called? Shoreline Mafia, Suicide Boys.
So, excuse me. So what's funny about that song is, so I met this guy. I met this guy on the distributor that I distribute my music on, DistroKid, and on there you can message people and text people, whatever like that. So I got a random message one day, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I love your music, bro. I've been sitting here listening to your music for the past hour, and I'm like, yeah, like." He just like telling me how factual he is with my music and stuff and how he want to collab with me and stuff. So he sent me a song, and long story short, we kind of got locked in or whatever like that. But that song in particular though, when he sent me that beat, And when I heard his verse, whatever like that, it gave me like dark vibes. It gave me like, you know what I'm saying, like just really like talk my shit on there, but like be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm not gonna say like I'm the aggressive rapper, but I can get aggressive, or I can, you know, be on, you know, I could rap about drill or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I was just really in like I don't know. I was just in a dark moment at that time when I was recording that song though, and it's kind of funny that like you played that song because that's still my favorite song on that whole project.
Okay, really?
That's my favorite song, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And that project has like 22 songs on there, maybe more. I think, I don't know, but yeah, when he brought it to my attention, he's like, "Yeah, bro, I want to do a 22 song album with you." I'm like, "Really, bro? Like, okay, you're crazy."
And so, like, how was the process? Because it sounded like you like that was like your first time trying to hop on a beat like that, or am I wrong?
At the time, I would probably say yeah, but like I said, I'm pretty versatile. So I mean, any type of beat, like I'll figure it out. You know, regardless of if I have to change my cadence or kind of go off of the other person's cadence, or you know what I'm saying, just try to like meet them in between. So that process, it was just more so like I was just trying to vibe off him, trying to figure out how to sound off, you know, off him, because that, like I said, this is the fourth song. That was no, that's not the fourth song. That was probably one of the first couple songs that he did send me. So yeah, it was just trying to figure out how to vibe with this artist, being that he's out of town too. So it was kind of hard doing that because we not in the same building, we not in the same, you know, area together to really go off each other's vibes and see, you know, brainstorm and pick each other brains and stuff. But as I listened to him though, and I used to, you know, kind of listen to his other music outside of what we did, and I was just trying to like kind of learn off how, you know, what type of artist he was, and you know, how can I use his flow, or not more so bite his flow, but you know, take bits and pieces, you know what I'm saying, like I said, pick his brain. So see how he sound, and you know, try to make it into my own sound, but try to be on the same page as him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and low key, before me asking you this, I thought Pluto Jr. I thought that was Don Pluto.
You thought that was Dom Pluto?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This shout out to Dom though, but it's Pluto Jr. I believe he's from Detroit, I believe. Like I said, I don't know. It's crazy because I've never met this guy ever in my life. I still never met him. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I've only met him on the internet.
Holy shit!
Like when I said like he sent me a message on DistroKid, I was kind of freaked out. I'm like, what? You can send people messages on here? I'm like, okay. And I thought it was like a bot or something. So when he sent me the song, the very first song that we did, which is called is it Hard to Find? Yeah, it's called Hard to Find. But I was just like, what? I'm like, what? I don't think it's on that. It's not on that album. But yeah, it was just like, man, I never met this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know him from a can of paint. He don't know me. Like, as far as I know, he could be a serial killer, or he could be a rapist, or he could be some type of psycho where, you know, he hit me up and then he hacked my account or something and he can locate where I'm at. Like, I never knew. Like, I still don't know. But shout out to Pluto Jr. though, because, you know, you think I got a lot of albums out. He got way more albums than me. And it's so crazy because I feel like he dropped damn near every other day. Okay. Literally. And he has songs out of this world. Like, he has so many. I don't know how he do it. But he's killing me on the consistency aspect of it. Now, as far as like him being better than me, I'm not gonna get into all that. But yeah, he working more than me. I'm gonna say that though. So shout out to you, Pluto.
Yeah, definitely go check out the whole album, man. High definition.
Yep.
Deluxe.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Now I just want to play another song and the same thing. Just tell us a little bit about it.
All right.
No smoke, get slack. Hey, what's on this block? Turn to a pack. Tlamar, meet you, go back to back. They be watching, tell them niggas relax. Don't come to me if you ain't chasing the sack. Yeah, back to back. Don't get turned to a pack. One pack never lasts, and I gotta get the gas. These niggas better know the facts. Yeah. Think I'm my partner doing life, yeah. Free to God, run it up, nigga, get right here, left at the light. Yeah. Way I know what's up, so I know that shit will not come overnight. Yeah. Overnight. Block one more time, yes. Calling on my line, yeah. So yeah, I ain't got no time, yeah. My nigga wrist don't shine. Hey, let me hit it from the back one time. Run it back, do it one more time. Then I gotta get back to the grind. Cause little mama ain't wasting no time, yeah. I pull out the chopper now, here, grasshopper. My flow is sick, I think I need a doctor. The talk of the town, they hear that I'm popping. I'ma go harder and harder. Gotta give a good life for my daughter. We some ballers, you know we all starters. She be calling, you know I ignore it. Yeah, never say never, cause I do it better. And I'm about to turn up on another level. Back to back, gotta get the cheddar. Back to back.
Woo! And just like that, T. Lamar, we are back.
Back to back.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, tell us the origin, how.
Okay, so with that song, shout out to my boy Meet You True, man. With that song, the whole concept was we went back to back, you know what I'm saying? I think that day we ended up doing, no, I lied. Okay, so the whole concept of back to back was because this was our second project. The first we live, it's also on all platforms as well. It was cool, you know. Is it on all platforms? I believe it is. If it's not, then it might be on. It might be on all platforms. I'm not sure. If it's not, then I'll put it out there. But yeah, that was the whole concept of it though. Just, you know, we just went back to back. But when he made that hook though, it was just like, broke all the K's, back to back, sit in the trap, back to back, flipping up packs, back to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just more so like everything we do, we doing it again. So if we running up a check, we doing it again. If we making hits, we doing it again. You know, we doing a show, we running it back again. You know what I'm saying? Just going back to back on some Drake and Meek Mill type shit.
Now, would you say this took you quite a while to come up with, or was it kind of basically on the spot?
It was kind of on the spot because my boy Meet You True, he a creative genius. Like, when he hear a beat, as soon as he hear the melody of it, he instantly coming up with different you know, lines and different hooks and stuff like that. So yeah, man, my boy definitely had it right there on point. Y'all should check out that album because it go fucking hard. And it's produced by me, you know what I'm saying? Like, every song on there, like, we have a different message in it. So, I mean, it's not more so just like we just talk about random stuff, you know, like we actually rapping about something. But it also turn you up too though. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just go check that out, man. Make sure y'all, you know, go check that out, man. I'm high as hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. That last little dab just had me zooted.
Yeah, man. T. Lamar, man, thank you so much for coming, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you for having me. Shout out to A to Z Studios, man. Shout out to Angel for doing this thing, man. And like I said, we gonna talk, man, as far as, you know, just me getting more advice on just podcasting and stuff like that. And, you know, I just really want to take my notes on you, man. You doing your thing, man. Keep going, man. I applaud you.
Yeah, for sure. And just like that, man, you could check out T. Lamar around Rockford.
Talk your shit, shorty.
Soon to be podcast. Talk yo shit, shorty.
Coming real soon, man. I got a co-host. Her name Maria. Y'all probably know her. She's KV's manager. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be my co-host. Just wait, y'all on for a good treat.
Yeah, man. And just like that, man, stay tuned and stay safe.
Yes, sir.
Black